RV owners, I'm over at the 2025 Tampa RV Super Show, and you know that means that I am specifically looking at only 100% brand new units, and I want to talk to you about a very important topic today, something that I run into in the RV industry quite often, and it's not particularly to do with your hydraulic pump, it has to do with the connections on the pump. If you look at these connections, if I grab this, and I want to remind you, this is a brand new 2025 model, and it has never been sold, never even seen a dealer, and I can grab these connections here to the hydraulic pump and simply just move them. They're very loose. Now, why is this a problem? Well, we talked recently about the dangers of loose connections at your shore cord and your outlets, melting outlets or starting shore cord inlets on fire and all kinds of stuff like that. And again, it comes down to loose connections. That loose connection means that when this pump runs, it's going to create more resistance, which is going to create a ton of heat. That heat is going to build up, and in this particular situation, it could melt the dual polarity solenoid, which is probably the most common thing that I see, replacing those. It can also absolutely burn up the pump, it can burn up wiring, and then if there is circuit protection, it can trip circuit protection because of that raise in amperage. Hopefully the circuit protection protects it, but I promise you that doesn't always happen, which is why I stock dual polarity solenoids in my truck. And this is an industry-wide problem. I won't name the unit, but I will tell you that this is a brand new 2025 and it is one of the top manufacturers right now. And you will still find things like this. So nobody is perfect. I don't like to be the guy that makes videos about stuff like this, seeming like I'm griping all the time, but I'm trying to be as transparent as possible and educate not just you guys as RV owners, but also hopefully maybe the manufacturer can see all of these things and see that attention is being brought to it. Whether they know about it or not and know the dangers of it, they can correct it. Essentially, in a weird way to say it, I hope that my videos put the pressure on them to double check those things and really put some quality control in making sure those things are correct, because in the end it's helping protect you, it's helping protect the industry, and quite frankly it could help save lives, because a lot of RV fires do end up being traced back to poor connections or overuse of the electrical system and melting components and starting fires. So my recommendation to you is when you do have connections like this that you have exposed, especially battery connections and stuff, see if you can possibly check them out. Make sure you can't do this. Make sure they are torqued down properly. Most things like this actually have a torque spec for how tight you're supposed to be, say 20, 30 inch-pounds or whatever it is. It's usually listed by the manufacturer of the product that you're installing. Just some food for thought, and for any manufacturers or anybody that has any questions about these things I find or the videos I post, again, I mean no ill intent towards you guys. I really hope to help change this within the industry and help fix some of these simple things that can have catastrophic results. Hey, if you guys want to see more RV tech tips, tricks, and even some tours and brand new RVs like this one, make sure you guys are pressing that subscribe button.